Hey everyone, it's Tommy. Thanks for joining me tonight. It is 7:30 and we just had a monster day today. I've got about 4 or 5 tickers that I want to review with you, talk to you a little bit about some of the alerts that we sent off here, some things that I discuss in my chat and education service. And if anyone's interested, please give me a message after this video. But if you like this, definitely hit like and subscribe because I've got plenty of video content in my portfolio on YouTube. So let's get started right here with BPTH. BPTH is a stock that we have followed for quite a while. I alerted this originally on the 8th of January, knowing that this had potential uh, parabolic moves in it from prior historical patterns that this had. So let me just go ahead and show you right here what I saw. Uh, back on the 14th, I put in StockTwits and Twitter. I've got this in NTN, which is another one that already ran. But BPTH, I saw this was creeping up at $4.13. I posted this here. And then just this morning here, after we had already had the swing trade, we had another alert that I put off for day trade. And I said at 8:48, this looks pretty solid. Look for 10 to break. Could be a runner at the bell. It actually ran pre-market. So at 9:06, I alerted that it was at 14 and that we had a 50% trade in the bag on this one here. And then I also look out for everybody as well, letting them know, hey, look, no chasing here at 9:33. This thing was almost 20 bucks. And I'm going to show you right now on the chart what I was seeing here. So for me, what you're going to get the best setups, the best possible entries, and then also some warnings out there that don't get greedy, don't chase anything like that. So let me just go ahead and take you back here on this chart real quick and show you here in the pre-market. This is what I saw whenever we started getting some action here. That first mention there, look for $10 break. This thing flagged nicely sideways. The volume came in and the rest is history. We did have a couple of pullbacks along the way. And then once the bell rang, this arrow right here, this is whenever I typed that message. Hey, it's almost 20 bucks here. Don't get greedy. Don't be chasing. If you have current position, you should know what to do right now. Maybe take some profits here. But we had a $5 pullback. I'm not sorry, $4 pullback from 1950 down just under 16 bucks. And then we actually had a halt here. Now it did go higher than this to $24.34 later on in the day, but definitely this is a panic area for anybody that's new to trading. When you take a $3 or $4 plunge right away, you're going to make some bad decisions. So that's what happened early in the day on BPTH. And then, of course, throughout the day, this thing definitely faded off, but there were some really nice trades on this particular stock here. So moving on, we also had ANCN on alert. Now, I'm going to talk to you about this as well. This was a day trade here today. And a couple of points here early at 12:30, I saw this and said, here we go, right around the four and a half mark, 450 going into $5. This made a nice flag as well, and then really took off to 10.55. And here's the actual mention on ANCN right here. Boom, I actually alerted that I did some homework here a few days ago and I had some tickers on my watch list and I put this in chat. ANCN was definitely one that was discussed multiple times over the last couple of days from 410 over $10. This was 150%, 157% max gain trade, and BPTH was actually 530% max gain trade. So those two stocks were actually parabolic runners, and then a few other ones were KXIN, which ran in the after hours. Now, I originally gave the alert on this back on the 25th at 390. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now as well. $3.90 on this particular stock here. That's too far back. Where are we at here? January 25th. Right here. So this is where I saw, I was looking for this to bounce off this candle. We did go a little bit lower, then we finally V'd up, and today was a really nice after hours. So showing you the after hours on this guy right now. Hit $5.57 from a trade. We also discussed this in the room today as well. So congratulations everybody that followed me on this from StockTwits and Twitter. This was about 43% total trade, max gain. The other one was SNDL. And this is another one that's just been phenomenal. A couple of mentions that I had on this as well. Let's look here and see. The point that I mentioned this was at $1.35 a few days back. Way back here, $1.35. I said that there was this was going to hit $2 and go higher, and then we just made a move to $3.68 in the after hours. This is looping up. I keep seeing that there's a lot of people on this particular stock, SNDL. It's got great news. It's a big market cap, and there's billions of shares being traded on this one here. So this is definitely a big winner as well. Last one, MRIN. Now this had multiple alerts. I alerted this on January 8th and again on February 1st, $2.10 and then $2.17. Right here was my January 8th alert, and then up here was my re-alert on MRIN, knowing that this was just getting ready. It was following this trend line here. We had a couple of pops in between, and I felt that this could go higher. I think this can go much higher, but we did have a pretty significant pullback here today at 271 right now, but we did hit a high of $3.45 in the pre-market about 8 o'clock in the morning, giving us an opportunity on this trade for about 65%. So some great trades. Just want to give you guys a recap. Obviously, we had some supernovas. Things are going well. Again, if you like the video, please hit like, subscribe for my YouTube. I'll have plenty of other videos coming out. Thanks a lot. And if you have any questions, give me a message.